Welcome to the GE Cafe display at Specialty Appliance here in Denver, Colorado. I'm Gabriel. I would like to invite you all in to go through a few cocktails that we would like to introduce you to bring a little Kentucky into your home as well as our showroom here. I'm using a Kentucky bourbon, which most people are most likely familiar with. It's going to be Maker's Mark. I'm going to be making a couple of cocktails. I'm going to be doing a Blackberry Thyme Bourbon Smash as well as a Blackberry Thyme Kentucky Mule. Some people don't like ginger beer. I am a huge fan of it, so we're giving you two different options with the same ingredients for the most part. I'm using some bourbon. I've made a blackberry simple syrup, which is fresh blackberries, equal parts sugar and water, with some fresh thyme sprigs. And in those cocktails, we're going to be also incorporating in some Luxardo cherries, some bitters, ginger beer, as well as some fresh fruit, lime or orange. So I'm going to get started. I'm first going to do the Blackberry Thyme Bourbon Smash. For that cocktail, I'm going to be using a rocks glass. You can use whichever you would prefer. I am going to be taking a few fresh berries just into our glass here. 4 berries. I'm going to put in a little thyme as well. I'm not going to put in the whole sprig just yet, so I'm just going to break off the tip. I'm going to take my muddler and I'm going to just give them a good smash here, break them up, give you some nice complexion there. Then I'm going to take a half an ounce of my simple syrup that I've already done. And just like any great bourbon drink here, I'm going to use quite a generous portion of bourbon. So I'm going to do 3 ounces of bourbon, if I can get into it here. So 3 ounces of bourbon. Then I'm going to take my stirring spoon, give it a nice swirl here. And then I'm going to add in a couple of drops of orange bitters. I'm going to add ice. I'm going to give that a nice generous stir. I usually would like to stir that about 60 turns to get that nice ice melted down. Then I'm going to do a zest of our orange here. So just your fruit veggie peeler, and you want to go from one end to the next. And then you want to take that peel, and you want to give it a nice squeeze over the glass. Get all that effervescence of the orange. Give it a rub around. Give it another spin there. Then I'm going to take the rest of my thyme and a blackberry. Give it a nice stab as a garnish there. Voila. That will be our blackberry smash with thyme. Then I'm going to move into our mule. Most people are familiar with Moscow Mule. With the blackberry thyme smash, I'm using the same philosophy of ginger beer and hard alcohol, but instead of vodka, I'm using bourbon. And I'm also adding a little infused flavor into this cocktail. With that, I'm going to fill my cup with ice here. I'm going to add in 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm going to do a half an ounce of my blackberry simple syrup. Then I'm just going to float the rest of this glass with a nice ginger beer. You can choose your own favorite ginger beer. Today I'm using Cock and Bull. Another great ginger beer that I would like to use is Fever Tree. It's nice, it's easy, it's usually findable in most of your local grocery stores. I'm gonna finish topping that off with a little more ice here. And to add that little extra flavor, I'm gonna garnish this guy with some of those cherries, nice thyme sprig, and the blackberry. And here we are, guys. A little taste of Kentucky and Denver. Nice blackberry thyme bourbon smash and a blackberry thyme Kentucky mule.